Okay, sorry, I gotta set this up. Hope you guys can see me. Hi. Um, I found this Bible probably about a couple months after I woke up, and I was at a thrift store, and I walked right over to the Bible or the books, and the Lord led me to this Bible, and it's a prophecy Bible by Rex Humbard, and I think it was made in 1979. Yeah, it's copyright 1979. And I wanted to start videos on this, and I thought it would be nice for you to know how I woke up, because I don't think a lot of you know why I acted crazy when I first woke up. Um, I went through a lot of different changes, but here's where it began is October 3rd, 2013, which was last October. And my son was outside, and he yelled for us to go outside. And so we ran out there, and he was pointing toward the mountains, and he said, "Mom, look." And there above the mountains was a huge round white ball. I mean, it was huge. It looked like out of a sci-fi film. And as we were watching this thing, it started shooting things out of it. Shot something out of the right, shot something out of the left, and something out of the bottom. And as these things were coming out, it looked like little aircrafts with gases following behind it. And those things, as they came out, they slowly dissipated. And then we were watching that round ball, and then I looked around, and I was like, why isn't anybody seeing this? Why isn't anybody stopping to look at this thing? And I was like, okay, is this like meant for just us to see? Obviously. Then our neighbor ran out, and he said, what are you guys looking at? And we said, look. And he caught it at where the things were getting shot out, and we were just going, what? And I started panicking. I was like, what's going on, Lord? I was like, what's going on? And I'm like, God, please. And I was panicking inside. And then as these little aircrafts dissipated, the the huge round ball turned like a orangish gold color. Then it turned into a perfect square, and then it slowly dissipated. And I was like, what? And I ran in the house as quick as I could go. I got on my knees in the guest room, guys. I'm sorry, this is really. I got on my knees and I said, God, forgive me of my sins. I'm so sorry that it took me all these years to ask you to forgive me. And I kept praying and praying, and I said, Lord, I said, what was that? I said, I'm afraid. I said, and the Lord told me it was his angels being dropped off to wake his elect. And I didn't know what that meant because I wasn't really reading my word like I should have. I'm sorry. And after he told me that, I went crazy looking in the Bible, and all of a sudden the blinders were taken off of me, and I started seeing everything that's going on around the world. I started becoming like everybody else, complacent. I wasn't appreciative. I didn't appreciate anything like I do now. I appreciate a bottle of water. I appreciate the grocery stores. After all that happened, I walked into a grocery store, and the Lord gave me a vision of the shelves being empty. And I started thanking God for the stores. Do you realize how blessed we are, you guys? I don't think so. A lot of you don't. You take life for granted. and all these countries are just starving and don't have clean water to drink, and we're so blessed here in America. Anyway, I I'm gonna make a second part to this because I want to start reading the prophecy Bible to you guys because I really believe this is why the Lord put it here, or got ran me me running into it at the thrift store. So I'll be making a second part and I'll continue making videos, I guess, so that you guys could wake up. I don't know if all of you are awake. And Paul talks about it in his word, in the Lord's word. He talks about us being asleep. And then when you read it, it's like I opened the Bible and it says I've been waiting for you to wake up, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, the Bible is living. It's alive." I mean, I can't explain it. When you wake up and you read the word, it just becomes alive. Guys, believe me, you need to wake up, man. The Lord's coming. I love you guys. God bless you. Maranatha.